Hello, Geminis, and welcome to your April 2024 reading. So, the month of April, the beginning of the year, Aries season. This is, where we're getting our fires right up. And this month we have, of course, the new moon in Aries in the beginning of the month, at the same time as a solar eclipse if you're on that path. And also, we have the full moon in Scorpio. So bringing back that water to make sure that we really purified our shadow. With all that fire, we want things to be aligned. So the beginning of the month, you might feel if there's a disruption between your fire and your water, because we come in with the 7 of Wands and the 3 of Cups in reverse. So the 7 of Wands, this is when we're using our energy to put boundaries, because we're in reaction with the world. The world is attacking us. It's responding to something. 3 of Cups in reverse, we're not supported, celebrating. Our waters are not in the receptive mode. They're in a draining mode. So this is, if you come in the month of April tired, my beautiful Geminis, energetically and emotionally, this month you will be able to resolve the cause of it. The second card is Justice. And maybe you had a peek in that last full moon eclipse in Libra here, because we have Justice. To bring back, ruled by Venus, to bring back balance. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles. In Taurus season, because the end of the month will start Taurus season, this is a lot of stability. This is being able to invest and grow in our empire, in our experience here. So, the beginning of the month here, we will have 7 of Wands and 3 of Cups in reverse. And under that, I have, again, Cups and Wands. The Ace of Wands, that extra energy we need, because this feels very tiring, with old sadnesses and grievings that have not quite cleared the path, which means that we're not completely aligned with contentment, happiness, where all of our waters have been processed. It's over our head. We don't have to do anything anymore. There it is. Under that, we have these 2 queens. They came a bit crooked, but I'm going to put them like this. Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups. Wands and Cups. Really, Wands and Cups. And the queens are what we attract and what our ressenti, our feeling, what we're feeling and what we're allowing in. When it comes to love, when it comes to inspiration, creativity, our feelings per se, our gut memory, intuition, and so on. There's the Queen of Cups. And she's the law of attraction. We're attracting the energy, feminine, receptiveness of energy. She gives it a direction. The King of Wands will make it happen, but she gives the direction with her aspiration and what she pulls towards her. So here, when we see Justice, we see another female character in Justice, because Justice is ruled by Venus, and Justice is an inner state of being. When Venus is understood, there cannot be any imbalance. Okay, so here we see that there are things that are not quite and that are affecting maybe our feminine is catching it, but when it comes to the masculine, that's when things will be a bit more chaotic. So here, justice, we kind of got it inside, but now we need to apply it. Now we need to make it happen. So under justice, we have the star, but in reverse. So yes, the feminine got it, but she's not pouring away her old water. So that makes her emotional baggage stronger than the insight of the stars or the alignment of her soul. And so here, this is when we have a hard time finding our ground emotionally. So it was like this. So we feel a bit unaligned. Even though we probably understood a lot of things with the last full moon, but then how come I feel unaligned? How come the chaos of emotions around me are destabilizing me? Under our 10 of Pentacles, we have our King of Pentacles. So very practical. You're going to run smoothly, I think, more in Taurus season. But under that, I have the King of Wands in reverse. So you see the kings? Cups and Wands. Cups and Wands. It's all about fire and water. And I think that at one point, and here, bottom of the deck, I have strength. And in a sense, this is what is being asked, is that you put back in its place the memories, the sadnesses, the things like that, so that your energy can come back, so that you can start going for what you love, for what you want, for what is aligned with you. Let's clarify this for you, Gemini. I call upon the divine. I call upon the light. I call upon the Holy Spirit. Help me clarify this reading for Geminis for the month of April 2024. April 2024. All right, let's look at that 7 of Wands. Ooh, that was quick. Okay, 7 of Wands and the 3 of Cups. I have the Queen of Cups and I have the 10 of Pentacles. So this can be linked to 2 of Cups in reverse. It can be linked to family also. And of course, we have Easter just at the end of March there. So maybe some of you will be with family. Maybe you will be conscious of your worth and your value in there. But the thing is, when we have a 2 of Cups in reverse, this is when we are noticing, because everybody reflects us in a way. Some reflect our higher selves. We love them, it's comfortable, it's beautiful. And some reflect our distortions, our wounds, and things like that. And this is unpleasant. If we have an issue in it, it's going to drain us if it has power over us. And it's like if you're coming in with that knowledge and with the I am bringing in abundance and solidity into my life. And what in your life wasn't corresponding to this, is gonna kind of be felt a lot. Let's look at that 5 of Cups. And all right, there's the 2. There's a lot of 2 of Swords, whether upright or in reverse, conscious or unconscious. This holding on 2 truths at the same time. The energies are so intense that it brings up even more. If we're in a catch-22 duality paradox within ourselves, we're gonna feel it. And here I have the King of Pentacles, but at the end of the month is upright, all right, with the 4 of Pentacles. And that is losses on every aspect. No solidity, no containment, no capacity to bring security. Okay, a total lack of the feeling of security. So, a loss of this. Let's look at those 2 queens here. What are they saying? What are those 2 queens saying to Gemini? They're saying, oh, we got to move past that. There's a pentacle here. We got to plant this. We got to grow it. We got to make our own security. And maybe this is something you're going to be able to perceive, because it's feminine. Perceive. And this month, you're going to do the readjustment so that your masculines can follow up. Let's look at justice here. Ooh, all right. Knight of Pentacles. So justice is there to continue that growth, make it happen. You're understanding it, but at the same time, there's kind of we're not letting go of the old waters. We're not getting the whole understanding in the shadow. And we're not seeing exactly how am I going to be able to bring my energy in that way. Let's look at the Star in reverse. Okay. 4 of Wands and the 8 of Pentacles. You are going to invest this month, even if inside there's all that turmoil. It's like you're going to understand something about the pentacle aspect in your life. You're going to continue investing, even if you're still keeping the baggage, let's call it. But look at that, 4 of Wands is there. So that means that this month, watch for the threshold, the doorway, where on the other side, it's not people sucking your energy and not welcoming you or celebrating with you. Look, those 2 girls are waiting for you, the 3rd girl. Okay, whether you're a man or a woman, it's a state of being, inner self, feminine. To celebrate life, it's going to be there. So the universe is preparing the door. You're investing, you're working, you're putting energy in this. And it's preparing the door so that on the other side, it will take a lot less energy from you. Because things will be balanced. What you understood about balance, you understood it. So here I have the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. If there's leftover juggling, if you see yourself going 2 steps forward, 3 steps back, and how come, yes, I understand it, I get it, but I still stumble a bit. It's because it's all about applying it so that your King of Cups, what your Queen of Cups understand, he needs to apply it. And the same with the King of Wands. Let's look at that 10 of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles here. So the beginning of the month is harder, but the end of the month is much better. So here we have the Nine of Wands. You're going through it, but you see you're using a lot of energy still. Still harboring the memories of the past battles, and it's still with the force field around you, because you're going to need to process all that water. King of Pentacle. If you do things in the joy of doing them, just for the joy of doing them, it's going to make things a lot easier. But in order to do that, our waters and our alignment need to be upright. Yes, I'm doing my aspiration here, Aquarius. I'm doing my aspiration. I have the value and the worth to accomplish it. No problem. So all the sadness of other people's projections, okay, because this can be people's projections, you know, attacks, projections and whatnot. And it created a lot of sadness and a lot of grieving. I'm moving myself away from that. This is not mine. That's what the star is able to do. Whoa, I've experienced that, but it's not mine. It was their thing. King of Wands. That's going to free your fire. You won't have to defend yourself anymore. Imagine not having to justify, defend yourself anymore. Not going back right away to the old wound. Yeah, and of course you're going to realize, you know, the price of it. All right. So there she's upright. That's what I like. Okay. And you are Eight of Wands. All right. She's upright. She's seeing clearly. And bottom of the deck here with the Strength. For all of this, we have this and this. So during the month, you're kind of bringing that back around. Healing to free up the light energy. Light in the sense of easy, lightness, you know, not heaviness, pushing forward and all of that. The Page of Wands is light, is excited, is passionate. He doesn't even apprehend, you know, that he's going to have to face sandstorms or whatnot. He's just excited. And this is what needs to, so that you build your empire, not with all these wands, but you build with your empire in a easy breezy way. Eight of Wands with the support of the universe, not the attacks. You're going to be able to perceive it, understand it. That is the soul lesson this month. Switching from this to this. So that you can bring your own security by being able to really release the opposite experiences. So that what you, let's say that your feminine understood last month, because we had justice twice here, so that your masculine can follow through. So on this, my beautiful Geminis, I will call this, oops, I don't want to mix those two. I will call this fire and water, because these are the two elements here. But you'll see the difference as you come in the month. You're going to exit the month much more powerful. Yeah. In tune, aligned, and powerful. So maybe that's going to be the title of your of your video. So on this, my beautiful Geminis, thank you for watching, sharing, commenting, and all of that. Embrace the transformations this month. It's really a time of transformation. So embrace it, play with it, watch yourself transform, and keep the faith. So thank you for watching, sharing, commenting, and all of that. If you want a private reading, the description is below. Please subscribe to help grow the channel. Thank you also for the ones of you who gave donations. It helps more than you think. And on this, namaste, and I'll see you next month.